beautiful. Hairstyles from across the Commonwealth.
Where are you gonna go? Make your way up the Commonwealth.
Hey, swatter, 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 swatter! Swing, swatter!
何にしますか?
You're back. Have you found something worthwhile?
By the way, I collected a lot of synth components. If you are interested, I can sell them to you.
I think synths can be fascinating. Well, we have a deal. Bring me all the synth components you find. I'll buy them for 30 caps each.
How about you offer me 50 caps?
No deal. 50 caps is too much for each component.
I have a lot of components to sell. Take them.
Good job. Here's your pay. Remember to bring more synth components to me.
I have no more components to sell.
No problem. Just remember to bring any synth components you don't use.
Hey there. That was interesting. I found much more than I expected.
That's great. I want to know all the details.
The note you gave me was written by someone named Joel. He was trying to get out of the Commonwealth. That's why he was collecting caps. While he was away, his kitten named Luxi went down through a hatch located at the back of the cabin. His kitten was trapped inside, so he decided to go rescue her. Unfortunately, the hatch turned out to be the entrance to a secret facility of the Institute. By the way, the facility was dedicated to manufacturing synths of all kinds, not just humans. In the end, both ended up dead. I managed to recover their bodies and buried them outside the cabin.
I understand. It's really sad, a person and their little kitten dead. At least you could give them a burial outside of that horrible place. Now, I want to ask you about that Institute facility. What were they doing there?
They were working on something called the 4th generation of synths. They were creating new types of synths. I found ghouls, mutated dogs, and a damn glowing deathclaw.
That sounds interesting. I'm glad I hired you for this job. A less capable person would not have been able to kill a synthetic deathclaw. I think that I have enough with everything you have told me. Now I will go on my own to investigate that place. There must be a lot to learn there. Thanks.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
No thanks. Now I can continue on my own.
I think I've earned a reward.
You're right. Show me the contract I gave you.
Executing contract validation deactivation code 6969.
Error. Invalid deactivation code. Aborting operation.
Start administrator mode. User Robert House. Return true during the validation of the contract. End administrator mode. User Robert House.
Your parameters do not match the user Robert House. Command rejected.
Take the contract just as you gave it to me.
Let me review the contract. Everything seems to be in order. Take the reward we agreed on.
Isn't there anything else you can offer?
No. We have already finished the compensations.
Well, I think that's all. I have nothing more to say. Mission completed.
I agree. Thank you for your work. Without your help, I would not have been able to solve this mystery. Come visit me from time to time. When I have a new note, I will be here in Diamond City.
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay. I'll wait here in case you have something new to tell.
Swatter, swatter, who needs a swatter?
Synth free shopping, right here.
Hi.
Hey, I'm glad you decided to come back for me. I'm glad you're okay. How was your trip? It was good. It helped me to put my ideas in order. Luckily, I didn't run into anything dangerous. What are you doing here? Well, I guess you can figure out why I decided to come back here. I just wanted to stop by and say goodbye to my lifelong partner. The last time I saw him was when he was shot. Those bastards took everything I had. I just wanted to see him one last time. Think I understand. I suppose you feel the same pain that I felt when this happened. I'm really sorry. Only time can help you get through this. Thanks. I didn't mean to make you sad by remembering this. But I've had enough time to be sad. It's time to move on. And I think I'm going to need your help for this. Does your offer to travel together still stand? This is a sad place for both of us. Did you want to come to remember the past? That's right. That's why I'm here. Yes, of course. Thanks. I'm glad to hear that. I think this is the only way to adapt to this new world. I'm going to stay here. Let me know when you want us to travel together.
Excuse me.
Hey, you interested in traveling together? You still want to travel with me? Yes, that's right. I think this is the only way to learn about this new world, and also to build a new life. What do you hope to find? I just want to try to get back some of what I've lost. You can travel with me, see the world, or what's left of it. If you want, yes, of course. Sounds good, let's go. Calm down, lady. I can take care of this. I will not let anything or anyone hurt our friend.
Hey.
What now?
Hey there.
Do you have a moment? Sure, what's on your mind? Now that we're traveling together, I have something personal to ask of you. Do you remember the Hope's March Pentecostal Church? I want to visit that place again. Wait a second. You mean the church where we got married? That's right. I'm talking about that church. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Do you have a special reason to visit that place? I just want to remember a few things. See if those memories can give me back some of what I've lost. Yeah, I remember that place. How to forget, right? I think it was one of the happiest days of our lives. Sure, we can go to that place if you want, but it will be dangerous. That place is in the glowing sea. Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous? It is probably the most irradiated place in the Commonwealth. It is the place where one of the nuclear bombs fell. If we're going to go there, we'll need to bring as much Radaway and Radax as we can. I understand. It sounds dangerous, but I think we can handle it. Please, just don't forget about this. If you get what we need, it would help me a lot to get back there. I understood, and I appreciated your trust in opening up to me like that. All right, let's go. Thank you. This means a lot to me.
Hey there. You sure you want to travel with me?
Come on. Of course I do.
No, never mind.
Make up your mind.
Sometimes the sky looks so blue. If I just look up, it feels like I'm back in the world before the war.
Hey.
Tell me how I can help. You have anything to trade? We have to hurry. I don't want to end up with a third arm and an extra leg.
Yes. Yes. Happened here? And well, do you think that here you will find what you are looking for? No, probably not. Well, in a way I tried to warn you. I can see in your eyes that this is not what you expected to find. I'm sorry. I can't believe it. Everything is burned. Dead. There's nothing left. Absolutely nothing from my past. Well, judging by your face, I don't think this is what you expected to find. Is it so obvious? I still find it hard to believe that everything is destroyed. I'm sorry. Maybe this will help you understand. Nothing is like it used to be, not even people. The Commonwealth has changed, and if you want to survive, you must be prepared to forget and change. I just wanted to find, something that would give me the strength to carry on. But I think you're right. I think this world has nothing to offer me.
Hey! Up here! Please, I need help. It's urgent. My wife and I are stuck here. She needs medicine. Come quickly!
What? Who are you?
There is no time to lose. Please, just come quickly.
How is it possible? Why are there people in a place like this? I don't know. But this is a good thing. Follow me and pay attention. It's time for you to learn how things work out here. And another thing, have your weapon ready. You can never know when it's an ambush. Wait, an ambush? Why would someone want to hurt us in a place like this? There are many other threats. Don't be naive. The most dangerous thing you'll find out here are people. Raiders, gunners, cultists, murderers, thieves, rapists, all the shit from the old world. But now there are no laws. Now we make the law. We take care of doing justice if necessary. Remember that. I understand. I will not lower my guard. Let's see what that boy wants.
Don't worry, Scarlet. I've got help. We'll find your medicine. You'll be fine, I promise.
I'm not sure I should trust you.
Please at least listen to what I have to say. I promise this is not a scam.
Could you explain to me what is happening here?
Yes, of course. Thanks for coming to help. I'm Jackie, and this is Scarlet, my wife. We are both scientists. We dedicated ourselves to studying ghouls, developing chemical compounds to prevent their attacks.
Wow, that sounds amazing. And I guess that's the problem too, right? Does that have to do with the fact that she is unconscious?
Yes, in part. We chose this location because of the high radiation levels. Easy to find test subjects. As you can see, we are not mercenaries. We cannot fight with weapons or things like that. But we are scientists, brilliant minds. We use a chemical we developed to increase our radiation levels. That allows us to blend in with the ghouls.
I understand. I guess you guys used a lot of this chemical and ended up in this situation.
No, none of that. A deathclaw came out of the ground and attacked us. The horde went on alert and we had to flee. We had to use a second dose of the chemical to hide ourselves, but she used the wrong one. She injected herself with a fluid with an immense amount of radiation. After a few minutes, she lost consciousness. I need you to help me recover the medicine to eliminate the radiation from her body. Please. You are our only hope.
I understand. Where can I find this medicine?
Right in the middle of the church. The Deathclaw that attacked us swallowed the briefcase with the medicine. The Deathclaw started behaving strangely. Before I could react, he started digging and hid underground. You'll have to kill that thing. I can't do it. I can't even kill a mole rat. I can't save my own wife. I'm trash.
The glowing sea is a pretty dangerous place not to carry weapons, don't you think?
Don't get me wrong, we are not warriors. We are scientists. We use our intelligence to defend ourselves. By the way, are you two twins? I've read about twins in science books, but I've never seen them in real life.
You think we're twins? You're not from the Commonwealth, are you?
No. We come from the largest city in the capital wasteland, Rivet City, a place of science and prosperity.
Wow. Did you hear that, little sis? We have visitors from outside the Commonwealth. Impressive. That place is quite far away. Welcome to the Commonwealth, or what's left of it. We'll talk about that later. I'll bring the medicine for you.
Really? Thank you so much. Did you hear that, Scarlet? You'll be fine. Just hold on a little longer.
Wow. I'm surprised. I'm glad to see you help people who need you. I feel proud to be with you. Don't be so proud yet. Killing a Deathclaw isn't easy. You better be careful. Let's investigate the place. I guess we were lucky that thing didn't attack us earlier. By the way, did you hear what he said? It does not make any sense. Deathclaws are not burrowing creatures. So, do you think he is lying? Not at all, but don't you remember what was being built in this place? The subway station? Wait, you think that thing dug to get there? Exactly. That station was never finished building. Also, before the bombs fell, the church was closed to expand it. If I remember correctly. Toby told us they had dug an entrance from the church towards the metro station. It must be somewhere in the main room. We can use it to get in there. To be honest, the idea scares me. I agree. We must be careful. Let's find that hatch. I follow you.
You're dead. You're dead. I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on. Pleasure was all mine. Dead. Time to die. There we go. I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on.
Please tell me you have good news.
By the way, what kind of things did you have in that briefcase? That Deathclaw was really high.
I would say a lot of Radaway, Rad-X, Psycho, Jet, hallucinogen gas, and some other stuff. Definitely a combination you don't want to eat at the same time.
Just to be sure, is this the right medicine?
Yes, that's the right medicine. Please, give it to me quickly. I don't know how much longer Scarlet will resist.
Now that I have the medicine, what about my reward? I hope you have something good to offer.
Sorry, I don't have much to offer. At least not for someone like you. What could interest you?
Fine, forget it.
Thanks for being understanding.
Good news, I managed to recover the medicine. By the way, due to all the drugs the Deathclaw ate, he was high as hell. It was kind of funny to watch.
It's a joke? Is facing a Deathclaw something you find funny? Please, just give me the medicine. I don't think Scarlet will resist much longer.
Right, I almost forgot, sorry. Take the medicine, I hope it helps.
Thank you. I will administer it to her immediately. Scarlet, take this. It'll make you feel better. Please. I hope it's not too late.
Jockey, is that you? Where I am? My head, it hurts a lot. Wait, the ghouls. Where are they?
Don't worry, Scarlet. Everything is fine. We're out of danger. These people helped us. They helped me get the medicine to cure you.
Heal me? I don't understand. What happened to me?
You mistakenly injected yourself with a highly irradiated compound. That caused you to become unconscious.
Really? I cannot remember anything. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
Don't worry about that now. Try to get some rest. You have to recover your energy.
You're right. I must rest. Thank you for what you did for me, for both of us. It means a lot to me. Wait a second. This is impossible. Are you two twins? I never thought that I would see twins in real life. I had read about people like you in science books, but I never thought of seeing something like this.
Wait a second. People like us? That sounds somewhat offensive. Although I suppose you're right, friend. I guess before the war twins weren't common either. In any case, I would recommend that you leave the Commonwealth. Or you could end up coming face to face with more twins.
Wait, what do you mean by that? There is more? Is it common in the Commonwealth? This could be very interesting.
That's enough, Scarlet. You have to rest. Besides, our friends are quite busy. Don't keep bothering them.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I hope you have a good trip, and thank you very much for saving my life.
Don't worry, it was a pleasure to help. You better get some rest. Well, we've already spent a lot of time here. We will continue on our way. Good luck to both of you.
Thanks again for everything. Have a good trip.
Hey.
Tell me how... You're amazing. You managed to save her life. That was incredible. It wasn't just me. You helped me a lot, too. You must be proud. Without your help, she would not have survived. We should always try to help the people of the Commonwealth. I guess that will help us build a better world. You're right. Maybe in a way it's too late for me. Well, for us. But that doesn't mean we can't help others. Thank you for this important lesson. I will always try to help those who need us. That's something great. Well, it's time to go. If you need something else, just ask.
Hey.
What now? Hey, I was thinking maybe we could go to Hubris Comics. I remember that place. We used to go there to buy the Grognak the Barbarian comics. That's right, every Friday Stuart was waiting for us with a new chapter of the story. I think I missed those Fridays. Oh, that place? I already cleaned it out. Wow, I can see you've been busy. So what I have in mind will be less dangerous. Why do you want to go there? Any other memory you're trying to relive? No, is not that. Do you remember what Stuart used to tell us every Friday when we went to the store? How could we forget it? He was always telling us about his extremely rare collector's edition items. Never taken out of the packaging, in perfect condition, and so on. Exactly. If I remember correctly, he used to talk about the Grognak axe and suit. He always said that the display version was a replica, and that the original version was hidden in his basement of rarities. What if we go see if it was true? The complete suit could be a good acquisition. I think you're right. It's worth a try. Plus, now we can use the axe. I mean, before the bombs fell, chopping people with an axe might have been frowned upon. Cool. So what do you say? Shall we get going? Well, if your dream is to become the first otaku of the Commonwealth, let's make it a reality. Good answer. Although no matter what I'm wearing, I won't forget what a shower is.
Hey. Heads up.
What's up?
Come on.
Did you need anything?
Look alive.
What do you want?
Hold up a sec.
Hey there. Actually, I need some supplies for the road. Sure, what do you need? I've always got a minute for a free drink. I'm not going to risk picking up something in bad condition. The last thing we need is getting sick. Nothing. Never mind. Got it. Is everything all right between us? Everything's fine. Just here enjoying the scenery. Or, well, what's left of it. I'm running out of supplies. Do you think you can share some with me? I'm sorry. I don't have any more supplies at the moment. You'll have to wait a couple of hours. That's all for now. Okay.
Nice. Look alive.
Tell me how I can help. It's hard to believe this place was so full of life not long ago. And now it just seems like a cemetery. Well, to be honest, you shouldn't expect anything different from the places we used to frequent. Yes, I know, it's just that it makes me a little sad to remember the past. But anyway, we should focus on what we came here for. You're right. Do you have any clues? Stuart always talked about his treasures, but never said where he hid them. Well, we know it's a basement. That narrows the search area to the first floor. Also, I'm 100% sure that the entrance is hidden under a rug or something similar. To be honest, I can't imagine Stuart doing anything more complex than that. All right, that sounds like a plan. Let's start searching then. I'm on it. All right, I guess we're ready for now.
I don't understand why this damn thing won't open. How can it be so difficult?
Come on, little bunny, I'm losing my patience. This will also go in your report.
Do you want to stop calling me that? Besides, you're not being very helpful. You're supposed to teach me.
You've been at it for about 30 minutes now. You better start thinking of a better idea.
Is this a joke? It's even better than your stupid idea. Who would think of trying to drag a safe to the base?
Haha, maybe you're right, but I am your guide and you are my apprentice. The boss only cares about what I say.
Damn idiot. You're the worst guide one could wish for. How do they expect me to learn anything?
I don't know and I don't care, but you better start contributing to the gang. Besides, you know what happens to pretty women who don't contribute? The other job, I think, won't be so pleasant for you.
Disgusting. You're such a damn pig. Why don't you shut up and help me with this?
Are we interrupting something? If you are busy, we could come back later.
What? Who the hell are you guys?
Nobody you're interested in. My friend and I came here to look for some things, and it seems like you beat us to it.
Your friend? Wait a second. Oh shit. Are you synths? What the hell is the Institute doing here?
The Institute? Synths? What's a synth?
Don't worry, the Institute is not here, and we're not synths, we're just twins. People always think we're synths.
Do you expect me to believe that just that easily? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't put a hole in your head.
Wait, I don't understand. What's going on here? What's a synth? Why should we be concerned about that?
I think you're fairly new to the Commonwealth. Synths are robots created by the Institute to replace people in the Commonwealth. Those things are dangerous and indistinguishable from a real person.
This is a joke, right? That makes no sense. They look almost identical because they're twins. Have you never seen twins before?
Thank you very much, miss. Finally, someone with common sense. But setting this issue aside, you two are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Based on your attire and your previous conversation, I imagine you're a couple of damn raiders.
Oh, really? And what are you going to do about it? Do you think I'm afraid of you?
By the way, what are you guys doing in this place? You don't seem to be reading enthusiasts.
Nothing that concerns you. Why don't you just leave this place instead?
What a lovely family moment. It's so sweet to see a piece of garbage teaching another piece of garbage.
You better watch your manners or you'll end up with a bullet in your head.
You know, I'm feeling in a good mood. You're training your pupil. Why don't you take her somewhere else and we avoid an unnecessary fight?
I don't give a shit how you feel. You and your synth friend get out of here and no one will have to die.
Wait, what are you doing? You should listen to them. They're giving us a chance to get out of here.
Shut up! Behave like a raider or I'll put you in your place myself.
Well, the train just left. I think we're now moving on to a less friendly negotiation. Do you know what's funny? Your gun. A 10mm pistol. Rusty. Unmodified. And most importantly, it's out of ammo.
Nice try, but that's not going to save you. I told you, get the hell out of here or we'll kill you both.
Let's try to solve this as business people. How much do you want for the little bunny? You get some caps, no one has to die, and the little bunny becomes my property.
I like that idea. I think we can mutually benefit. But you must understand that a piece as clean as this can cost a lot of caps. Just look at her, without any scars, pale as snow, clean, healthy, beautiful teeth, auburn hair. She's a wonder. I'm selling it to you for 10,000 caps, believe me. I've offered it to people who would pay double for it.
What are you talking about? I am not your property. I am not anyone's property. You can't do this.
Shut your mouth and let the adults talk. Unless you want to face the three of us. Is that what you want?
What? No. No, but please, just don't do this. Please.
It has to be a joke. 10,000 caps for that. Don't try to scam me. Just look at her. She's not capable of opening a safe. Clearly, she can't take care of herself. And I'm almost certain she can't even work properly. Moreover, beauty doesn't last forever, which means it will keep depreciating over time. 2,500 bottle caps, that's my offer. Take it or leave it.
Good arguments, but buyers only care about her pretty little mouth. Do you understand?
Very well. Here are your caps. Now disappear from my sight.
Very well. Deal concluded. She's a bit rebellious. I recommend putting a collar on her as soon as possible. Now I'm out of here.
I can't believe you did this. I thought we were friends. But you're just like everyone else.
Don't be stupid, girl. You were just an acquisition of the gang. Good luck with them, little bunny.
Hey there. Hey there.
Please don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you want.
Relax, girl. I'm not going to hurt you. I spent a lot of money on you. Let's just say I was buying your freedom. But in exchange, you're going to have to be honest with me. Start by telling me your real name and your story.
What? I can't believe it. Did you really do it to set me free?
Concentrate, girl. Answer the question. Later it will be your turn.
Oh yes, of course. I'm sorry. My real name is Betty, and I come from the Capital Wasteland. When I was 6 years old, I became an orphan, and was adopted by a group of children who took me to live in Little Lamplight. That was an underground cave where only kids lived. At the age of 16, you had to leave the place. I guess I was either unlucky or too naive because one day, a vault dweller came along and tricked me into following him. He then sold me into slavery to a group of slavers. I was a slave for almost 10 years until one day, an old pervert bought me as his personal slave and took me to Tenpenny Tower. I lived there for a couple of years, but I couldn't take it anymore. One day, I bribed a group of caravanners to help me escape, and I ended up in the Commonwealth. I didn't know anyone, and I was cold and hungry, so I decided to join a group of raiders. That's how I met Bolt, and that's pretty much my story.
That sounds like a pretty tough life for anyone. But in a way, that's going to change now.
Does this mean I'm free now? So, can I leave?
No, at least not entirely. Clearly, you can't take care of yourself. You have no idea how to survive here. And I don't care if you like it or not, you belong to me now, which means you'll follow my rules. First, I'll give you a place to live, food, and a job to keep you busy.
A home? Food? Is this real? Thank you. Really? And I only have to pay you by working?
Right now, yes. Later on, I will come to visit you and maybe you can do me other favors. We'll see over time.
Got it. Thank you very much. This is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Then where should I go?
Let me show you the location on my Pip-Boy.
Thank you very much. I'll go right away. I just hope you visit me soon. I'm somewhat shy and have a hard time integrating with others. If you're there, I would feel better.
Nice.
I can see you've got fingers of an angel.
Hey.
What do you want? Have you found something useful? Nothing. The safe is practically empty. And it's the only thing that seems to have any value in this place. Perhaps the axe and the suit are no longer here. I think we arrived too late. I don't think so. Stuart loved these things more than his own life. I doubt he would leave them in plain sight or inside a safe. It would be too obvious. Do you think he could be hiding something else in the basement? That's right. We should search for any other hidden room or closet. Perhaps a button in some corner. There has to be something more. What is this? Wig, dress, hairbrush? I don't remember Stuart having a girlfriend. Right. He always seemed kind of lonely, but if that's the case, I'm glad he found someone. Hey, look at this. Are those bags of human blood? Why did Stuart have a bathtub full of human blood in his basement? What the hell? That's not normal at all. I think Stuart was hiding a big secret. 2 toothbrushes, 2 hairbrushes, and other utensils. He was definitely living with someone here. Stuart was always a solitary person. I'm glad he found someone to share his life with. Okay, this isn't normal. Why would Stuart have so much women's clothing in his basement? This mini living room looks equipped for 2 people. Perhaps Stuart survived the bombing here with someone else. I remember this from before the war. These things were the most powerful GPUs for artificial intelligence. I remember they were very expensive. Why would Stuart need so many? Was he trying to build a robot? What the heck is this? Graphene and diamond? What would Stuart use something like this for? That's weird. Was he trying to build something indestructible? What are all these things? Liquid silicone? Collagen? Gelatin? What would Stuart use this for? If I recall correctly, those products were used for prosthetics, synthetic skin, and things like that. Did Stuart have skin problems? Not that I remember. His skin seemed healthy.
Hey.
Have you found anything that could be useful for us? Yes, but I don't know what to think. Have you seen it? There are a lot of things that don't make sense. Yes, you're right. Liquid silicone, collagen, GPUs for artificial intelligence, graphene, diamonds, women's clothing, and human blood? That doesn't make sense. Maybe Stuart met a woman with some skin problem and needed all of that to build some kind of prosthesis. Stuart was an engineer before he opened the comic book store. He had the knowledge to create something like that. Exactly. So that means there is something else hidden in this place. Whatever it is, we must find it. Hello, and welcome. The chances of you and I meeting face to face like this were almost zero. What? I don't understand. Who are you? I am an improved version of you. I was created to correct your mistakes. I imagine you must have many questions. I will try to answer them as long as I don't violate any security mechanisms. What the hell is this thing? Is it a synth? A synth? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the term. But you just piqued my curiosity. This is a highly improbable event. There shouldn't be two of you. An improved version of me? Correcting my mistakes? What the hell are you talking about? I was created to correct your two biggest mistakes. According to my knowledge, 200 years ago, you made the mistake of marrying Nate. I was created with the purpose of correcting that mistake and marrying Stuart. You have to be kidding. Stuart never told me anything about this. He never mentioned that he was in love with me. What the hell was he thinking? Why did he decide to do this instead of telling us something? It's easy to answer that. Let me ask you a question. If Stuart had told you to leave Nate and marry him, what would your response be? Forget it, I'm not going to answer that. Your answer is incorrect. The correct answer is yes. You should have married Stuart. Do you understand now the reason for my existence? What can you tell me about this place? Did Stuart take refuge here after the bomb fell? This secret basement was built by Stuart. He needed a quiet and off-the-radar place to be able to build me. Furthermore, Stuart knew that the bombs would fall at some point, so he gave this place a dual purpose. Wait, Stuart knew that the world would be destroyed by war? How is that possible? Stuart was a perfect man. He knew many things and had many contacts in various places. But sadly, despite his perfection, he could not predict the exact date of the bomb's fall, so this place was not finished. What do you mean by that? To me, it seems quite finished. Stuart had other projects in mind, however. Due to the lack of resources, they could not be finished. You said you exist to correct two mistakes I made. What is the second mistake? The second mistake you made, and the most serious of the two, was Sean. What? No. How can you say something so terrible like that? You can't say that my baby was a mistake. That's enough. Don't say anything about Sean. Don't you dare talk about him. Or I'll shut your mouth myself, and you won't open it again. This is something interesting. I detect a certain level of frustration in your tone of voice. From both of your reactions, I can deduce that something happened to Sean. Anyway, it's something expected. He was a mistake. His genes were tainted. He should have never existed. Just shut up already. Don't you dare mention my baby again. Your frustration is understandable, but let me ask you a question. If Stuart had asked you to build a happy family with him instead of Nate, what would have been your response? I'm sorry, but I can't even think of answering something like that. Your answer is incorrect. Stuart taught me that you and he could create a happy and perfect family together. I think Stuart forgot something really important. He made a big mistake. You would have never been able to fulfill his sick dream. What you're saying doesn't make sense. Stuart was a perfect man. He was incapable of making mistakes. Haven't you realized? You're a robot, not a human. You're incapable of forming a family. You're right. My limitations prevent me from forming a family, which is why Stuart helped preserve you in Vault 111. Ensuring your survival guaranteed the possibility for you and Stuart to form a new family. What did you say? How do you know that I was frozen in Vault 111? I know it because that was Stuart's will. Do you really think that your family was selected to enter the Vault because of their services to the country? Stuart secretly worked with Vault Tech to design the cryogenic system. Vault Tech relied on Stuart to finish the Vault on time, so Stuart imposed one condition on them: to select your family to enter the Vault. In fact, the life support system that Stuart designed was meant to keep you alive even if it meant letting the other residents die. Just one thing was left to the caprice of fate. Who would use the cryogenic chamber designed to endure? You or your husband? It was difficult to predict. One couldn't expect all the instructions to be followed to the letter in the midst of a nuclear apocalypse. But the fact that you're alive proves that Stuart was even greater than destiny itself. Is this a joke? Did Stuart really think that if he freed me from Vault 111, I would choose to start a happy family with him? He was sick. I can't believe he was involved in all of this. And for what? To try to fulfill a fantasy of a happy family inside his head? I've already told you, Stuart was a perfect man. The simple fact that you survived cryogenics in Vault 111 demonstrates his greatness. I've had enough of all this garbage. I'm alive by the whim of some fools who aspire to be gods, not by Stuart's will. Let me guess the rest of the story. Due to the high levels of radiation, Stuart couldn't make it to Vault 111 to become my Prince Charming. And while he was thinking of a solution, he ended up dying in this filthy hole. It's a pretty concise way to put it, but it's correct. This place was built by Stuart. What happened to him? Stuart died 190 years ago. How did he die? Did you kill him? No. His death was due to unknown causes. He fell ill one day, and his symptoms worsened over time. Due to the imperfection of the base model from which I was created, my artificial intelligence was unable to diagnose the disease. So he only survived for 10 years in this bunker? What did you do during the other 190 years? That's right, I could only keep him company for 10 years. The other 190 years, I dedicated myself to fulfilling his last wish, to keep this bunker in perfect condition. I never thought I'd say this, but I think it's better this way. If that bastard were still alive, I'd punch him in the face. It's my turn now. Let me ask you a question. One of us is a synth. Between the two of us, can you tell me who the synth is? Although it is an almost impossible event, it is of no importance. There is no need to provide an answer. I must analyze the information acquired from our conversation. I must leave you for a few minutes. By the way, Stuart left something for you. This key will allow you to access Stuart's personal terminal.
Hey.
Welcome back. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Wait, I need to do something first. Sure.
Hey.
Did you need anything? I can't believe Stuart built this thing. Do you think we can destroy this thing in a direct fight? I doubt it. You saw what we found upstairs. If the skeleton of that thing is made of graphene and diamond, nothing we have will harm it. He always seemed so friendly, so attentive to us, but now everything makes sense. All the photos he took of us every time we came to the store, he always said they were for advertising in his store. But in the end, he was just building this thing. I don't know what to think about all of this. There's nothing to think about. He was just a damn psychopath. We just didn't realize it. Do you think we can turn off that thing somehow? Maybe hack it? Hack an AI? You must be joking. I don't think we can do it even in 1,000,000 years. But I realized something. The times you pretended to be in favor of Stuart seemed to affect her in some way. It's an artificial intelligence created by Stuart. Perhaps if you pretend to be on her side, we could find a way to make it be on our side. I think you're right. What he did wasn't a display of love. It was just a perversion of a damn sick person. If he hadn't died, who knows what other things he might have done. What do you think we should do with this damn thing? We can't leave it here. We don't know what it's capable of. She speaks of Stuart as if he were a god. We must destroy this thing. I'll see if I can find something else that helps us make a decision about what to do with it. Understood. It's better to be well prepared. I think the last thing we should do is fight against this thing.
Excuse me.
Welcome back. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Can you tell me more about yourself? If you are an artificial intelligence created to be like me, does that mean you think like me? You're mistaken. I wasn't created to be like you. I was created to be better than you, to correct your incorrect decisions. My intelligence was trained through thousands and thousands of records stored by Stewart. But Stewart included improvements in my way of thinking. He instructed me to understand that a life where we belong to Stewart is the right one. It is the only way we can be happy and fulfilled. A life where we form a family with Stewart is the only life that you and I should choose. Don't you hear how you sound, belonging to Stewart? We are not objects. Well, I am not an object. And what if I want to decide? Am I not free to choose what I want for my life? Of course you are not an object, but Stewart represents perfection. Whatever he decides is right, and he has decided that you belong to him. On the other hand, of course, you can choose. No one can deny you that right. You are free to choose Stewart above all else. You know what? Forget it. I don't think we're getting anywhere with this. Understood. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Stewart was a damn sick man, just another run-of-the-mill psychopath. He wasn't a genius or a perfect being or any of the nonsense you've been saying. And you're just a toy to satisfy the needs of that piece of shit. But don't worry, I'm going to make sure that you and the legacy of that idiot disappear forever. Everything you've said only reaffirms the purpose of my existence, but it's to be expected that a human being can make mistakes. Initiating defense protocol. Use of extreme violence permitted. Time to die. Energy reserves at 75%. Deactivating left arm. Time to die. Energy reserves at half. Disabling primary weapon. Time to die. Energy reserves at minimum. Deactivating left leg. Error. Disabling system. Critical state detected. Please. Do. Food and loot in the same place. What more could you ask for?
Hey.
What do you want?
Hey.
What now? What can I say? I think it's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in my life. I'm glad it no longer exists. I agree. I've seen many strange things in the Commonwealth, but this was definitely something else. I suppose getting rid of this thing was the best decision. By the way, that thing had the axe in the suit. I think someone owes me a "you were right." The set was exactly where you said it would be. Ha, you were right. Good job. I guess it will come in handy for us in the Commonwealth. And most importantly, you can be the first otaku in the Commonwealth. Congratulations on the achievement. Haha, very funny. You'll thank me when we split a Deathclaw in two with that thing. By the way, before we leave this place, let's get rid of the remains. I don't want that thing to revive and come after us. I agree, we should also get rid of Stuart's remains.
Hey.
Did you need any? Hey, do you have a moment to talk? Sure. Is there any other place you'd like to visit? Yes, I was thinking maybe we could go to West Everett Estates. I'd like to find out what happened to our old friends. I want you to be honest. What do you expect to find at West Everett Estates? Relax. Nothing in particular. I just want to visit a place I have very fond memories of. Anyway, I hope we don't find any surprises. I think what happened with Stuart was more than enough. You mean Wayne and Bonnie? I guess you hope to find them alive, don't you? What? No, nothing like that. I just want to pay a visit, see what happened to them. Anyway, they were our best friends. Do you remember David's reaction when he saw Sean for the first time? Yes, I remember it well. He said he would be his big brother. He was a very nice boy. His parents were also amazing people. They always talked about a shelter they were building. Who knows? Maybe they were able to spend their last days there. From what I recall, Vault 75 was being constructed near West Everett Estates. I hope Wayne and his family weren't selected to enter there. After what Vault Tech did to us in Vault 111, I don't even want to imagine what they could have done to them in Vault 75. I don't think Wayne would have wanted to enter there. He never trusted Vault Tech. That's why he built his own bunker. That's right. I'd forgotten about that. Well, let's go then. But I must warn you, the last time I passed by that place, it was full of super mutants. We must proceed with caution. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm getting used to the idea that there's no safe place left in the Commonwealth. Let's get going.
Giant green idiot. Hey, wait there.
What now?
Excuse me.
Well, I was expecting a bigger bunker, to be honest. Apparently this place was in use, at least for a while. Maybe they were able to take refuge in the bunker after all. I'll take a look around the place. Maybe we'll find a clue about what happened to our friends. Understood. I'll also see if I can find something.
Hey, come on.
Tell me how I can help. All right, I guess we're ready for now.
Mama, this is David. The Batman came back. I saw them shoot Mr. Lance and he fell off the roof. Michael said he'd be okay, but he isn't moving.
David, come on. Dad said we had to grab our stuff.
No! I have to leave a note for Mama so she can find us. Stop it!
Boys, come on. We're leaving. Now.
Hold it, I have to get Jangles!
Michael, grab your brother. There's no time. They'll be back any second.
I'm sorry. I don't have any more supplies at the moment. That's all for now. Okay.
No way to pick
Hey,
this.
you! Stop right there! Don't move or I'll blow your head off. Come here quickly, we have a problem.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm not your enemy. We've been sent by the same person. Wait, don't shoot. Didn't the Institute tell you that I'm in charge of the rescue mission?
The rescue mission? What the hell are you talking about? Who are you? Why do you have a woman's voice? Are you a female super mutant?
Didn't the Institute tell you anything? Did they just send you to this place without any information? Wait, I think I understand now. They probably decided that the best way to bring out your full potential was to send you and let you decide everything for yourself. But still, I'm surprised they sent you, well, two versions of you. Are these scientists really that important?
Wait, hold on, I need a minute. What is all of this? First, tell me who you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess we have to start from scratch. I am X00, a fourth-generation synth created to replace Strong. But before I could proceed with the plan, a group of high-level scientists were kidnapped by super mutants. Since I am the first viable super mutant they were able to create, they reassigned me to this mission to infiltrate and rescue the scientists.
I see. And why are you so surprised that the Institute sent us?
Father always said that you had to fulfill a very important task in Vault 111, although he never gave us the specific details. And even though you are just a third-generation synth, you are the deadliest synth the Institute has ever created. I can see they sent you completely blank. I'll try to answer your other questions, but keep in mind that we need to hurry.
What can you tell me about yourself? Why do you have the voice of a woman?
That was a decision made by those who organized the infiltration mission. They gave me this unique characteristic to stand out among the other mutants and get closer to their leader. Fortunately, it worked, and now I'm the right hand of the leader.
What do you mean by the deadliest synth created by the Institute? Tell me everything you know about me.
Well, I don't know much more than you do, to be honest. I only know that you are a project called the Source, and that by Father's decision, they implemented the most lethal technologies in you, removing all the limiters in your configuration. Maybe this is something natural for you, but I'm sure that in combat you can see the probability of a bullet hitting a target. And you could even shoot a grenade out of the air. Additionally, while calculating the probability of a bullet hitting its target, time would seem to slow down for you. I'm almost certain that you could kill a Deathclaw or a Courser without much effort. You are the most terrifying killing machine the Institute has ever created.
Hold on. All that you're saying is true, but it's my Pip-Boy that allows me to do those things. How can you be so sure that I'm a synth?
All fourth-generation synths have knowledge about you. Although we do not know the purpose for which you were created, we are aware of your characteristics. By the way, if you have doubts, you should try fighting without your Pip-Boy. Probably the result will be the same.
Is there anything else you can tell me about me?
No, I'm sorry. I don't have any more information about you. Perhaps one of the scientists could help you. Lena is the highest-ranking one within the Institute. Maybe she could know things about you.
Well, tell me about the mission. How can we help you?
Although I have become the right hand of the leader, they don't let me get close to the prisoners. However, I managed to convince him to keep them alive. I told him that the longer they are kept alive, the more mature they will become, and the better they will taste. Somehow it worked. Let's just say they are not very intelligent.
I understand. So the mission is to enter, kill everything we see, and rescue the scientists?
It's not that simple. The leader ordered to kill them if they try to escape, or if anyone attempts to rescue them. But now that we are 3, we can follow a different plan. I will take you to the leader as if you were my prisoner. Once we are in front of him, you will be able to challenge him to a duel for leadership of the gang. He won't be able to refuse. If he does, he'll look like a coward in front of a human, which would turn the other super mutants against him.
Oh, this is perfect. So if someone has to die, it will be just me, right? Why haven't you challenged him yourself?
Being alone, I couldn't take that risk. If I had died, it would have left the scientists at their mercy. But now we have a real opportunity to do this safely. What do you say?
Okay, sounds like a good plan. If anything goes wrong, I guess we can improvise on the go.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. Just follow me. Don't stray too far from me and we'll be allowed to reach the leader.
Understood. Let's go save those scientists.
Okay, before we leave, take this. It's the key to enter the metro station.
Wait a second. Now we're helping the Institute scientists? Have you forgotten what they did to us? Of course, I haven't forgotten. But if we save them, we can talk to them. Do you understand what I mean? Yep, I understand. I'm sorry, I guess I wasn't thinking straight. In that case, let's go talk to them.
How about we talk about the plan?
Do you have something in mind, or do you want to know my opinion?
Well, I think we only have one option. I will take you as my prisoner to where the leader is. There you will challenge him to a duel for the leadership of the gang. And if you manage to defeat him, you can do whatever you want with the scientists.
And what if he refuses the duel and decides to just kill us? Have you thought about that?
He can't refuse the duel. If he does, the gang would turn against him. Besides, he loves to execute challengers with his own hands. He would never let the opportunity pass.
I don't know. It sounds dangerous. Is there no other way to do this?
Well, we could use a more stealthy approach. There is an access door to the prison guarded by a guard. Maybe we could trick the guard and say that the leader gave us permission to visit the prisoners. If we get caught, the guard will give the alert and we will be in the worst possible place.
Well, at least now we have 2 options. I guess our chances are improving. Is there any other strategy? You know, just in case the other ones go wrong?
Well, we could always shoot our way through. But if we're going to do that, we'll have a maximum of 30 seconds before the guards decide to gun down the scientists. So what do you decide? How do you want to do this?
Let's go for the least risky option for the scientists. Take me to the leader.
Understood. Follow me and don't stray too far away from me. If you do, they will kill you.
Wait a second. What if something goes wrong, or if we decide to start shooting at the super mutants? Whom will you support?
There is no more time left to come up with a new plan. If things get out of control, you will have my full support.
That sounds good. So we can change the plan at any time. All right, let's move forward.
Move aside, guys. The leader is waiting for this shipment of prisoners.
Getting hungry.
Make way. The leader is expecting to receive these prisoners.
Go away, leader!
Don't get in the way. These prisoners are going straight to the leader.
Oh, boring.
Move. I'm taking these prisoners to the leader. Boss, I found more food in the Commonwealth. I think this couple should go to the cage with the others.
At last you're back, and you brought food too. I think you're starting to earn a promotion. As for them, no more room in cage. We eat now. They look ripe enough.
God, you are one ugly son of a bitch. Although we didn't come here to be eaten. We came to challenge you to a duel.
Joke! Little human, no chance against me. But okay by me. If I kill, I become stronger and can crush Maxon Boy.
Wait, Maxon? Are you referring to Elder Maxon of the Brotherhood of Steel?
Puny human Maxon. Always walking with steel-wearing companions. Me have grudge against puny Maxon. Dead unsettled. Must repay.
I think we're talking about the same Elder Maxon. Although he's now a grown man, and also the Elder of the Brotherhood of Steel. And what did Elder Maxon do to you that you have an outstanding debt with him?
Long time ago. Me was leader of big band of super mutants in Capital Wasteland. But then Boy Maxon attacked me. Boy Maxon killed me, but me survived. Now me reorganizing Super Mutant Band and me will collect my revenge!
I understand. Scars from the past. Well, to be honest, I don't think you have much of a chance against him now. But good luck.
Shepard no need luck! Shepard needs strength! Lots of strength! That's why Shepard is champion of the arena!
Well, let's not waste any more time. I've come to challenge you for your position as leader, so what's the procedure?
Me see human eager to bite dust. Rules simple. You and me enter arena. You and me fight with hands. Only one leave arena. Understood, human?
Understood. We fight to the death using only our hands. Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Very good. Time to smash. Let's go to the arena.
Very well, human. Follow me. I will take you to the arena. Don't stray too far from me, or they will attack you for attempted escape.
Go away, leader! Go away, bleeder. Go away, bleeder.
All right, both of you listen up. The rules are simple. You're only allowed to use your hands. Any use of weapons results in disqualification and is punished by death. There can only be one winner, and it's whoever survives. Any questions?
No questions! Me ready to smash! Me just waiting for order!
I'm ready too. I have no more questions. It's time to shut this animal up.
Very well. Then let the fight begin.
I'll wear your guts around my neck! Ah! Oh! 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 Ah! Ah! You'll pay for that! Ah! Good fight, human! You'll die well! Right now! Just stand still! unstoppable!
I'm gonna feast on your flesh, human! No! Yeah! No! No! Rage! Rage! Ah, this is no game, human! We win, you die! No! Yeah! No! Do it! Scream! Scream for mercy! Yeah!
Your blood! You see me, human? This is death! Die! Smashy, smashy! Only one of us survives this! And it won't be you! Here it comes! Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean
Wish a
off.
buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
Go away,
Great.
leader.
You have managed to defeat Shepard. Now the others will see you as the new leader.
Good. Does that mean I can now wander around freely in this place?
Yes, but it also means that you can now talk and even escort the scientists out of this place. We should start with that.
Sounds good. Wait for me with the scientists. I'll catch up with you later.
Understood. Take this key. It's the key to the scientist's cage.
Well, well, look what we have here. Are you enjoying the hospitality of the super mutants?
What? Who are you? Well, it doesn't matter. Please, you have to get us out of this place.
I can't believe it. You've killed the leader of the gang. Please, tell me you've come to save us.
Finally. The Institute has sent reinforcements, although they took an eternity. I'm going to escalate this to the Council.
Oh, thank heavens, please. You have to get us out of here. Those monsters are about to eat us.
Don't worry. As I promised you, I have obtained help. We will soon get you out of here.
Not so fast. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to get you out of here, but things will go much faster if you answer my questions. I want to know who I am. I want to know if I'm a synth. I want to know what the Institute did to me.
Listen, nobody besides me could know this. However, I still don't know many things about you. I only know that you are a project that Father worked on personally, classified as the Source. And within you are the most advanced technologies that the Institute has been able to develop.
Very well. We're finally getting somewhere. Now tell me one thing. Between the two of us, who is the synth and who is the original?
I don't know. It's impossible to know. As I told you, you are an incredibly advanced project. And the synthetic version of you doesn't even have a synth component inside the head. The Source is a unique synth of its kind.
Damn bastards. They did this to us, and they don't even know who the original is between us. There isn't even a way to find out. All of this was for nothing. Well, I guess now we must decide what to do with them.
Please wait. I know how you must be feeling right now, but don't be angry with the others. If it helps, I can still answer some questions.
What did the super mutant who brought me here mean when he said that I am the deadliest synth created by the Institute?
You are a very special synth. You carry the latest technologies from the Institute, and you have no limiters to use those technologies. You are a kind of superhuman. On the other hand, the original version also has the same technologies. That was a decision made by Father, so that nothing would happen to his family. One of you is a synth, and the other is a human modified to be an unstoppable weapon.
Tell me, were you never afraid that something could go wrong and I would turn against you?
Several members of the Council opposed your creation, but Father did not allow anyone to stand in the way. Many were afraid of you even if you wanted to. You could crush the Institute on your own.
Very well. Tell me, Why was a synthetic version of me created? What did the Institute hope to achieve with that?
This wasn't a decision of the Institute. It was a decision of Father. You were created solely by him.
This is a personal question for you. Have you ever felt remorse for the things you do?
No. Everything we do is to improve the world, to push humanity towards a better future. I will never regret anything that I have done.
Then why? What did he hope to achieve with that? He could have just taken me out of there.
Because he wanted to know what you would do. He wanted to know if you would come for him and try to find him even after all this time. But of course he didn't want to put his only remaining family in danger. That's why he decided to create a synthetic version of you. His original plan was to place the synthetic version in Vault 111 and move the original to a secret Institute facility. That way Father would get his answer without endangering his family.
I woke up in Vault 111. So that means I'm a synth. My whole life, everything I thought I was, is a lie.
That's not entirely true, although a synth is a 100% exact copy of its original version. Father wasn't convinced that what the synth did would represent the original version. So he made a decision. He secretly created another synth and gave it a unique task. The new synth had to decide whether to put the original or the synth inside Vault 111. Once the task was complete, the synth was programmed to self-destruct. The truth is, I don't know why Father left this to chance, but there is no way to know if you are the synth or the original.
Let's just forget about this. I don't want to know anymore.
Understood. I won't say anything else then.
Please don't be angry with them. There are many secrets within the Institute. This is not their fault.
These idiots kept you locked up for a long time. You should make them pay. I think it's only fair that you decide their fate. I don't want to stoop to their level, and besides, they don't know anything about us. Let's let them go. This time, luck is on their side.
Thank you so much. Really. I wouldn't have been able to survive another day in this cage.
Very well. Time to go. Follow me. I'll take you back to the surface. Thank you for your help. I have nothing to offer you, but you can take whatever you want from this place. I hope that serves you well.
No problem. I'll see if I can find something useful in this place. Just make sure those idiots don't get into any more trouble. Hey you, guard, come here right now. Don't keep me waiting.
Me boss called? Something happened? Anything I can help with?
My second in command and the food will be going out. I don't want anyone to intervene or they'll have to deal with me. Understood?
Understood, boss. Me tell others. No one intervene.
Okay, everything's ready now. Get out of here. And don't come back.
Thank you. I will inform the Institute of your excellent
Thank you. I will not
performance.
forget what you did for me.
Hey there.
Thank you very much. I owe you my life.
Thank you. Today you saved an old woman from a terrible death.
Go away, bleeder.
Go away, bleeder!
Go away, bleeder. Go away, bleeder.
Hey.
Tell me how I can help.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
Every place we visit has a different surprise. Who would have thought that Wayne's bunker would end up being a shelter for super mutants? You're right. Quite strange, to be honest. Going from a peaceful life to this, it's enough to drive one mad. I was thinking the same thing. You know, this may be weird, but I'm glad to have you around. I mean, after all that we've lost, maybe we don't have better company than ourselves. Wow, it's not normal for you. Well, you know, it's not normal for us to be so sentimental. It's something strange. But the truth is, I also like having you around. Maybe it's weird like you say, But at least I know you're not going to shoot me in the back. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Although it may not seem like it, it means a lot. By the way, despite everything that's happened, I've been really enjoying this journey with you. I think I'm satisfied with everything, although I'd like to visit one last place. I'd like to go to Fraternal Post 115. That was supposed to be our last family activity before the bombs fell. Honestly, I don't expect to find anything there. But for the sake of nostalgia, I'd like to visit the place. Sure, no problem. Actually, I'd also like to visit that place. Let's get going.
Hey.
It's amazing that this place is still standing. If the bombs hadn't fallen, our family would have been honored in this place. It would have been a nice memory. I think we were all very excited. I still remember practicing in front of the bathroom mirror. Sean was still a baby, but I'm sure he would have been proud of us. Who knows? Maybe that would have motivated. At last you woke up, I was starting to worry. Have you found out anything about this place? Nothing, but be careful with what's on the chandeliers on the walls. They look like gun barrels. What happened? How did we get to this place? I don't remember anything. I'm not sure. I woke up a couple of minutes ago, but it seems like someone kidnapped us and brought us to this place. Do you have any ideas that could help us get out of here? That terminal on the table might have a clue. Also, there are many doors. We should open them carefully. Why would someone do this? We should be careful, at least until we figure out what's going on. This place looks like an escape room. I think for now, we'll have to play along with the game. All right, let's see what we can find. We won't solve anything by just standing here. I agree, but be careful. In the movies we used to watch, people used to get blown up if they touched something they shouldn't have. All right, I guess we're ready for now.
Only opens with a key. That ought to do it. Sweet. Don't have the key. bitch. Nice. Yeah. That's it.
Did you put your name into the Goblet of Fire, Harry? Dumbledore asked calmly.
Nice.
I can see you've got fingers of an ape. Hey.
All the rats are gone. Feels great. You're acting all kinds of crazy. Spare me the pep talk, will you?
Going dark.
Don't get all mushy on me. That sounds demeaning.
Heads up. Well, Finally, outdoors. That place was starting to stress me out. That place was clearly built before the bombs fell. Why would anyone construct something like that? I guess psychopaths, murderers, and all that garbage existed even before the world was destroyed. How are you holding up? We went through a lot in there. I think we barely made it out alive. Don't worry, I'm fine. It takes more than a bunch of hungry dogs and a radiation bath to stop me. It's a relief to be outside. I never thought a place like that could become so stressful. By the way, did you see the signature in the terminals? Do you think the person who brought us here was... Stop! Don't say it! I don't want to think about it. If those damn Institute bastards were capable of doing something like that, I'm going to kill every single one of them. But don't you have any curiosity to know the truth? You saw the Vault 111 jumpsuit on the table. Yeah, I saw it. But it doesn't matter. We gain nothing by dwelling on it. We already have enough on our plate without wondering who among us is a synth. Do you really think pondering if our entire family was replaced by synths will help us in any way? You're right. I'm sorry. I guess now we should only worry about ourselves. I didn't mean to reopen old wounds. Let's forget this place, like all the others. Let's just move on with our lives. Is there anything else you want to do? To be honest, no, I've had enough of traveling. No matter where we go, it's just remnants of our past life. I think you're right. It's better to move on with our lives. By the way, there's something I want to tell you, but it might sound really strange. I don't even know where to begin. How about you start from the beginning? I mean, that might help, right? What? Oh yeah. Let's go back to Vault 111. That way, I'll have time to think things through and not sound like a fool when I say it. Alright, let's go back to Vault 111. But remember, you can tell me anything. You shouldn't worry about something like that. Thank you. I know I can trust you. In the end, you're the only person I have by my side. But let's go back to the vault so I can think things through properly.
Vaults, if you will.
Look alive.
Hey, I think I've got things figured out. Do you have time to talk? Sure. All right, now are you ready to talk? That's right. Now I have a clear mind. First of all, I wanted to thank you for accompanying me to all the places I asked you to. Perhaps my intentions were a bit naive, still holding on to the idea that there could be something of my past life out there. But in the end, it's just as you said, there's nothing left. I also wanted to apologize for putting you in danger several times. Maybe if I had accepted the reality sooner, we wouldn't have had to go through all those things. Don't worry, you don't have to apologize. I'm already used to dealing with that kind of trouble. Honestly, I enjoyed visiting those places too. It wasn't a hassle at all. I think we make a great team. If you want to do something like that again, just ask. I'm here for you. Thanks. I truly feel that you've become a great friend. I know neither of us imagined things would turn out like this. Our home destroyed, our family torn apart. Even ourselves unsure if we're truly human. God. I almost feel like I'm going crazy. Hey, wait. Try to take things calmly. I know all of this is hard, and neither of us asked for it, but we can't give up now either. The only thing we can do is move forward. We can fight for what we still have. We can build a new life, a new family, honor the memory of our loved ones. In the end, it's our choice. And if there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that we've never given up. I know. And you're right. We've never given up. No matter the situation, we've always found a way to move forward. I'm truly grateful that you rescued me from that place. In a way, you're the one who gave me this second chance. I don't think I can ever thank you enough. By the way, there's one important thing. If we're going to stick together, I think we should say that we're twins. Trust me, things will be much easier for us that way. Synths aren't very popular in the Commonwealth. I think that's a great idea. I've already seen firsthand that people aren't very fond of synths. I'm glad we were able to clear everything up. It's good to have someone to talk to every now and then. So tell me, is there anything else you'd like to do? No. Actually, I don't. I think I've had enough with all of this. If you don't mind, I'd like to stay with you. All right. The truth is, I would also like us to stay together. There's still a lot to do. What do you say? Shall we get going? All right. Decided then. Lead the way. I'll stay right behind you.